let this bump or should I delete this from the video? You guys tell me. Some of y'all going back in your feelings right now, giving you nostalgia, thinking about that one that got away. I'll let it marinate. Let's take it on, baby. All right. I hope y'all didn't mind that intro. I like to have some fun. So my wife and I, we danced to a Dan and Shay song for our wedding. It was our like wedding dance song, and we had a good time. The wedding dance song was the one she walked down the aisle. I don't remember the name. It was a beautiful song. Whenever we danced to not Tequila. We danced to what's the marriage song for Dan and Shay? Somebody put in the comments because I cannot think about it. When I see you come down the stairs, you'll say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume. It happens every time. There's nothing new. I know that I'll be a mess the moment that I see you. Come on, guys, help me out. On a night like tonight. Oh my gosh, cannot think of it. I think I mixed the two songs up. Anyway, I hope this didn't run too long. If you know the song, please drop it. Shame on me. We've been married 5 years. By the way, if you are not married, marriage is something really, really awesome to look forward to. So I've been blessed. It's been the greatest thing ever. I got the best wife I could ever ask for. And I always say that she deserves so much better. So she got the short end of the stick, that's for sure. There's this country song that says, the guy's talking about, I just want to stay out of AA, and at the end of the hook, he's like, I'm just trying to keep my wife from finding out that she married, that I married up and she married way, way down. And but saying all that to say this, that being married, having a family, having a wife in the house, that's a blessing. And if you don't have it now, you're going to experience one day. I'm telling you, it's going to be a blessing. So don't let anybody tell you that marriage is not a good thing. When I grew up, there wasn't much marriage in my family. Nobody talked about it in a positive manner. But I do. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the opening. Oh, that's a nice truck. Wow. I wish I could turn this camera around so you guys can see it. Man, that is a badass truck. My wife's been wanting to get a new truck, so we'll see. I'm okay, you know, I could drive this truck around for a while. She's been wanting to get a new Mercedes. That is I want to say that's a Land Rover. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the opening and the content. Hope you got a few minutes because I know this video is a little longer, but I just want to bless you while I got an opportunity to. And so, well, I'll say this also real quick. If you guys need coaching for your moving service, it's not where you want to be. I know some of you are good and you don't need coaching. Hey, I respect that, and I'm happy you're doing great. I know there's a lot of you who are either just starting in business or you kind of stuck in business, you're stagnated, and you can't figure out like how to grow and explode your business. You know that the market is there. You know people need your services like crazy, but you haven't quite figured out how to get your business to blow up. And blow up in a way that you can control it. You don't want it to blow up and you can't control it. So I do offer one-on-one coaching. If you want to get some one-on-one coaching, let me know. The one-on-one coaching costs a little more than the course. I do have a course. If you want the link to the masterclass, it's about a 3.5 hour class that's going to bless you and change your life and teach you everything I know about business. You could go get the masterclass. I think it's on sale for like $2 something. Go grab it. It's worth it. It's going to bless your business, especially if you got a business. Go invest the $200 or so. Get the masterclass. Learn everything you can. I promise you, there are things I'm going to teach you in that masterclass is going to bless you, and you're going to make money. You're going to make that 200 and I want to say it's like 290 or 298 or something like that. You're going to make that 298 back the same day if you do what I tell you to do. So if you want to get the course link, drop the word yes in the comments, and I'll send that link to you. If I don't, my assistant will. And if you want to get one-on-one, then drop one-on-one in the comments. That's a little more costly. That was going to cost you a little more because I'm going to have to take time out to work with you. So the course is 3.5 hours or so long, and that's all you get with the course. But if you want to get the course plus one-on-one coaching from me, that's going to be a little more. But if you want to get that, just write, here's what you write. Just write VIP in the comments. So, and then we'll talk. We'll probably do a quick consult, cover your business, see if it's something I can help you with. Because I've had some people reach out and they weren't in position to like grow their business. They had a bunch of things they had to get right. So I'll always be honest and fair with you. So here we go. So hold on to this. Listen, I talk a lot to you all about fees. So I give you a little insight to some of the things, to at least one thing that I teach in the course. So say for instance, all right, so I'll give you an example of my business. So Jumpin' Jack Movers here in Dallas, we do the first 2 hours, we do a 2-hour minimum. I recommend you should always do a 2-hour minimum because you don't want to be out there on a job that goes quickly, right? You might get out there on a 1-hour job and then the customer starts telling you, since I have you for 1 hour for $100, because a lot of you are very cheap, since I have you for $100, here's what I'm going to do. Hey, you just get the heavy stuff. And then the customer's like, I'll come back and move all my bags. You just get the heavy stuff. So now you're out there moving all that heavy stuff, traveling and doing all that moving for $100, $150. Not worth it. Always get a minimum. And you're no different than anybody else. Please stay with a minimum 2 hours. Don't do 3 because you're going to lose the customer. If you do a 3-hour minimum, the customer's going to do math and say it's not going to take that long. They already believe you can move a 3-bedroom in 30 minutes. They already believe that. I don't know how, but they already believe that. Right? So you definitely don't want to have a 3-hour minimum because that's going to be, the customer's going to look at that as too much and it's not necessary. So you want to have something that's believable. Right now, you know, and I know it's going to take some time, but the customer doesn't. And we want to cater to that. We don't want them to know it's going to take more time before it takes more time. That'll eliminate us. Let them find out as we go. And there are things you could do so the customer's not mad at you if it takes longer. Right? Number one, you're not going to give them a time estimate. Never, ever, under any circumstance, and I teach this in the masterclass, give your customer a time estimate. Reason you don't do it is because your customer's going to do math. If your customer starts doing math, you're in trouble. They're going to say no. What is math? Well, hey, Miss Johnson, we're $150 an hour for a 2-man crew. Okay, Miss Johnson going to say, okay, gotcha. For this 2-bedroom apartment, how long do you think that's going to take? And then some of you going to say, well, usually a 2-bedroom takes about 4 hours. And then we got this, but we wrap all your stuff in. Now, why did I do it that way? Because that's what it's going to sound like to the customer. As soon as you give them the hours estimate and the amount, then whatever you're saying, the volume is just going to get lower and lower. They're just going to start tuning you out. You're going to be saying, hey, but we do all this cool stuff. We wrap your furniture. We got 20 years experience. It's going to go quiet because the customer is no longer thinking about what you're saying. The customer's doing math. So the customer in their mind is looking at you, but in their minds, in their eyes, they're looking at you visually, but in their minds, they're doing math. So they're listening at you go, da 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 da, and that's what it sounds like, Charlie Brown. And they're going 150, because if you see the bubbles pop up, you'll see 150 times 4, 600. And then when you start finish telling them all that cute stuff that they didn't even hear because they were doing math, they're gonna blurt out, so about 600? You lost. And I know it's happening to you because it's happened to me in the beginning. You lost. All of a sudden, the customer's like, so about 600? Now the customer's talking about money, not value, and you're in trouble. You lose. If you let that customer focus on money, on cost, on price, on amount, you will lose. Because your job is to get that customer to focus on what you're going to do for them and what their life is going to look like after you finish. Your job is to sell them on the outcome of you getting them moved, not on the payout. All right, I'll say it this way. Your job is to get them to focus on the payoff, not the payout. Did I say that too fast? Your job is to get them to focus on the payoff. What is the payoff? Hey, after we take care of you, here's what life's going to be like for you, right? Take them to the end and show them a visual of what life's going to be like if they let you move them. Take them to the end, right? Think about it. They come in, they have a jacked up haircut. Hey, let me show you what you could look like if you sit in this chair and let me cut your hair. Or do your hair, style your hair. And the women are like, woo, that's beautiful. The guys are like, man, that's nice. Right? So sell them on that. Why do you think barbers have pictures on the wall? To sell them on the outcome. This is the outcome. So you have to do the same thing as a barber. You have to sell them on the outcome. Right? So if you got to have pictures, hey, let me show you before and afters. Man, that's perfect. When we walk into a customer's house to get an estimate, this is going to make y'all laugh, but I'm telling you this is a fact. When we walked into customers' houses to get estimates, we had books because we didn't trust that they would go to our website. We don't even need them to go to the website. That's just there in case they want to do some investigating, but we never got them there. We never got them there. And getting the masterclass, I explain all that to you, how that works. But we would go in, we would have a pamphlet of before and after. So the first thing we would do is get their mind off the money and put their mind on the results. So not the payout, but the payoff. The payoff is what's going to happen. What's your home going to look like when we move you, right? What's life going to be like when we get you moved and put everything where it needs to go and help you to set it up. We're not leaving until you tell us to leave. You got us, right? And so for 100, for whatever amount, you know, the customer's not going to be thinking about that. They're going to be focused on what? The pictures, the value. So always sell value. And if you're not out there with the customer, over the phone, you have to learn how to sell value, right? And I teach you how to do that. But you have to learn how to sell value. You got to have value over price. If you let the customer do math, that's why I say never give an estimate, because as soon as you do, they're going to tune you out and start doing multiplication. They're going to be like, 4 times 5, and then they're going to blurt it out to you. So about 600? And now what? What do you say now? Because now they're focused on price, because you let them do that. And now you got a problem. You're not charging $150 an hour no more. Not in their minds. You just charge them $600. They don't want to pay you $600. So, hey, I'll look around. Hey, I'll call around. I'll let you know if we need you. And you lost. Did I say that too fast? Don't let them focus on price. Always make sure they focus on value. Not the payout, the payoff. Take them to the end, show them that. That's free game from the masterclass. I hope my students don't get upset. I'm telling you, it's life changing, it's game changing. You can't beat it for less than $300. It'll change your business forever. So anyway, guys, I hope this bless you. And also, like I said earlier, never ever under any circumstance give them a time estimate, and never ever collect fees. Take that word out of your vocabulary, out of your script. I'll show you how to collect the same amount of money, because if you collect $300 for 2 hours, but $200 for the labor, and then a $100 truck fee or labor fee or crew fee or whatever you want to call it, right? And I'm going to collect, you're going to say fee, she's going to dump you. I'm going to collect the same $300 without saying fee, and I'll get the job. We both got the same amount of money. Only difference is your vocabulary versus my vocabulary, and I'll beat you. And that's how you beat your competitors. Anyway, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. If you like what you hear, let me know, guys. The only way I know is in the thumbs up in the column, or in drop a question or comment. That's the only way I know you like it. Hit subscribe. I don't know if this channel is helping anybody. I hope it is. I know I got a handful of really good students that it's helped. I hope I can help somebody else this year. I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this. If you need coaching, like I said, if you want to get the masterclass, just reply yes in the comments, or write link in the comments, LINK, masterclass, whatever you want to write. And if you want to get one-on-one coaching, just write VIP, and then you can take the masterclass and you're going to be one-on-one with me. All right, so let's get it going. If you're serious about your business, it's already February. We need to be thinking about March, April, and killing the game and killing the business and 10X in our business. I got to go.